Central to this tale is Shiva's divine consort, Sati. Sati was the daughter of King Daksha, a powerful and proud ruler. She fell deeply in love with Lord Shiva and chose to marry him, despite her father's vehement disapproval. Daksha held a strong prejudice against Shiva, whom he considered a wild ascetic, a gory inhuman, and unworthy of his daughter. Despite Daksha's restless opposition, Sati married Shiva and resided with him in his ascetic abode atop Mount Kailash. King Daksha's disdain for Shiva knew no bounds, and it eventually led to a grand yagna, sacrificial ritual, that he organized. Daksha invited all the deities and celestial beings to the yagna, deliberately excluding Shiva and Sati. Sati, however, insisted on attending the event, despite Shiva's warnings about the consequences of her father's animosity. Upon arriving at the yagna, Sati was met with disdain and humiliation from her father and the assembled guests. Daksha openly insulted Shiva, denouncing him as an unworthy son-in-law and a threat to the divine order. Unable to bear the insults to her beloved husband and her own dignity, Sati immolated herself in the sacrificial fire. When news of Sati's self-immolation reached Lord Shiva, the great lord was plunged into inconsolable grief and rage. His rage was not just personal but cosmic, for Sati was not just his consort. She was an embodiment of the divine feminine energy, Shakti. The loss of Shakti threatened the balance of the universe. Shiva's grief and fury manifested in the most awe-inspiring and destructive manner imaginable. The Tandava, the cosmic dance of destruction. To truly understand the Tandava, we must first appreciate the cosmic balance that governs the universe according to Hindu belief. The universe undergoes cycles of creation, preservation, and destruction, each overseen by a deity: Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, and Shiva the destroyer. Shiva's role is not malevolent, but rather an essential part of the cosmic order. His destruction paves the way for rebirth and renewal. With uncontainable wrath, Shiva began to dance. His dance was not a mere performance, but an expression of raw cosmic power. Each step of his dance shook the very foundations of existence, causing earthquakes, tsunamis, and fires to engulf the universe. As Shiva danced the Tandava, the heavens trembled and the earth quaked. Flames rose from his matted hair, and the moon on his forehead turned blood red. His dance embodied the primal forces of creation and destruction, symbolizing the eternal rhythm of existence. The gods, sages, and celestial beings watched in awe and terror as the universe seemed to unravel. The destruction caused by Shiva's Tandava became unbearable for the gods. They feared that if the dance continued, it would lead to the annihilation of the entire cosmos. In a desperate attempt to appease Shiva's wrath, the gods sent Lord Vishnu to intervene. Vishnu, in the form of Mohini, the enchantress, appeared before Shiva. Shiva, captivated by the beauty of Mohini, paused in his dance. In that moment, Vishnu revealed his true form and implored Shiva to end the destructive dance. Shiva, realizing the consequences of his rage, ceased the Tandava. The universe, though scarred, was saved from complete devastation. The Tandava of destruction left an indelible mark on the universe. Shiva's wrath had not only demonstrated his immense power, but also the consequences of unchecked anger. It served as a reminder of the delicate balance between creation and destruction that sustains the cosmos. In the aftermath of the Tandava, Shiva's grief remained, and he carried the charred remains of Sati on his shoulders. It was only through the intervention of the gods that he eventually found solace, and Sati was reborn as Parvati, destined to reunite with Shiva. The Tandava of destruction has since become an enduring symbol in Hinduism, representing the forces of creation and destruction that govern the universe. Lord Shiva, in his Nataraja form, is depicted dancing the Tandava with one foot crushing the demon of ignorance, symbolizing the triumph of knowledge over ignorance.